Welcome to Simply Happy Now, where we explore the profound connections between generations, uncovering the hidden wisdom found in shared stories. Today, we witness a unique conversation between Sean, a young boy full of dreams, and Des, an elderly man full of memories. Life is a journey that moves faster than we expect, transforming the endless days of childhood into the fleeting moments of age. When these two distinct timelines intersect, we discover that the gap between 7 and 80 is bridged by simple human connection. They begin by discussing the concept of difficulty, realizing that challenges take very different forms depending on where you stand in life.
For young Sean, the weight of the world is heavy with mathematics and grammar, viewing homework as the ultimate burden of existence. At 7 years old, freedom is limited by the school bell, and the most difficult task is simply finishing pages of assignments. However, for Des, the definition of hardship has shifted from mental tasks to the physical reality of a body slowing down. He explains that the hardest part of his life now is the inability to do the things he once did effortlessly. The frustration of a mind that still remembers how to run, trapped inside a vessel that can no longer keep up. This contrast creates a powerful moment of realization for the child, seeing a future where physical strength is no longer guaranteed. Despite the heavy topic, they share a smile, acknowledging that every stage of life carries its own unique set of challenges. The conversation shifts to desires. Sean expresses a desperate wish to grow up quickly, to escape the limitations of being small. He dreams of the autonomy that comes with adulthood, the ability to buy whatever he wants and build a family immediately. Des listens with amusement, knowing all too well that the rush to grow up is a trap we all fall into. In contrast, the older man cherishes the very thing the boy wants to leave behind, the boundless imagination of youth. He misses the days when a simple box could be a castle, and the world was filled with magic and mystery.
It is a poignant reminder that we often fail to appreciate the present moment until it has become a distant memory. The tone of the video deepens as they approach the subject of love, a territory where Des holds a lifetime of experience. Des shares the story of his late partner, opening a window into a grief that has softened but never truly disappeared. He speaks of her with a reverence that captivates the young boy, describing a bond that transcended decades of life together. This is the emotional peak of their encounter, where the innocence of the child meets the profound loss of the elder. Sean's honest reaction, stating he might cry, shows that empathy is an innate human quality, present even in the very young. In this vulnerable exchange, the barriers of age dissolve completely, leaving only two souls sharing the weight of love and loss. It symbolizes the cycle of life, where the fresh green of youth learns compassion from the golden, weathered leaves of autumn.
Des decides to impart wisdom, shifting the mood from sorrow to guidance, offering the boy a roadmap for a happy life. He advises Sean that chasing money is not the path to fulfillment, a lesson often learned too late in the modern world. True happiness, he explains, comes from doing what you love and being authentic, rather than accumulating material possessions and status. The boy absorbs this information, validating the idea that his current self is enough, and he doesn't need to change. It is a liberating message for a child growing up in a pressure-filled society, hearing that authenticity is the ultimate success. The atmosphere in the room lightens, as the heavy topics give way to practical, actionable advice for living a good life. Now, it is Sean's turn. The dynamic shifts as the child becomes the teacher, offering his own perspective on proper behavior. His advice is simple, yet profound. Act normally and do not be silly, a child's way of asking for dignity. Des receives this advice with grace, showing that respect flows both ways, regardless of the 70-year age gap between them.
Then comes the most important rule from Sean's world: never be a bully, a universal truth that applies at any age. This simple instruction reminds us that the core values of kindness and respect are understood intuitively from a very young age. Des sees the hope for the future in Sean's eyes, realizing that the world is in good hands with such children. In just a few minutes, a stranger has become a friend. and a vast generational divide has been crossed with empathy. As their time draws to a close, they share one last exchange, cementing the bond formed during this brief but meaningful interview. Sean asks the ultimate question, "Are you happy?" It is the metric by which all lives, young and old, are measured. Dez's affirmative answer provides a sense of peace, showing that despite loss and aging, happiness is achievable in the final chapters. The boy's relief is palpable, proving that we all inherently wish for the well-being of others, even those we just met.
This video serves as a beautiful testament to the power of intergenerational dialogue, breaking down stereotypes and building bridges of understanding. We have seen laughter, tears, advice, and wisdom shared freely between a boy just starting out and a man finishing up. It reminds us to listen to our elders, for they hold the maps to the roads we have yet to travel. And it teaches us to listen to children, for they remind us of the simplicity and honesty we often lose along the way. As they prepare to part ways, the impact of this conversation lingers, leaving a mark on both their hearts and ours.
The final embrace is unscripted and pure, a physical manifestation of the emotional bond that has been forged in this room. For Dez, this moment is a revitalizing spark of youth. For Sean, it is a gentle lesson in empathy and kindness. Stories like these remind us that despite the years that separate us, the human experience is a shared and circular journey. We hope this story has touched your heart and inspired you to reach out to someone from a different generation today. There is so much to learn, so much to share, and so much love to be found in these unexpected conversations. Simply Happy Now is dedicated to bringing you these moments of clarity, joy, and deep human connection every single week. Join us next time as we continue to explore the beautiful tapestry of life through the eyes of the young and old.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support more content that warms the soul. Remember the wise words of Dez. Happiness is not about what you have, but about having the courage to be yourself. And remember the golden rule from Sean. Move through this world with kindness, dignity, and never look down on others. Thank you for watching and being part of our community. Stay tuned for more stories that celebrate the simple, happy moments in life. We will see you in the next video. Until then, keep smiling, keep listening, and stay simply happy.
Simply here, simply now. No rush, no chase, no why, no how. Just breathe.